Hello everybody, my name is Amanda and welcome back to another video, and today I'm actually going to talk about something rather personal that I think can help a lot of you guys, because I know that so many people are in the same situation as I was now 3 years ago, and it sucks. So what I'm talking about is the fact that I did not get into my first choice when I applied for university, and I was gutted. And I want to talk today about how that felt and what I sort of learned from that. So when I finished up the International Baccalaureate diploma program, I was certain that I was going to get into Edinburgh. And me and my friend, we had applied together and we both had conditional offers, and we were even so certain that we had flown to Edinburgh from Sweden to go to the open house together, and we made this big trip, and it was really fun, and we were both so excited, and we were going to study together. And then results came and I did not get in. She got in, but I didn't. And that was just such a hard blow, because I had put everything into working towards my grades, and I was heartbroken. I cried and I cried and I cried, and I just didn't know what to do, and my entire plan for the next 4 years just kind of shattered. And I don't know what was the worst thing, the fact that I was so close because I was just 1 point away, or the fact that she got in and I didn't, well, when we had planned all this together. But sadly, that was the situation at hand, and at that point there's nothing to do but accept what's going on. And I actually learned quite a lot from this, and I want to kind of share a few things that I did take away from the whole situation. And the first thing that I think hit me the most is the fact that you can work really, really hard at something, like really put your heart and soul into it, and still fail. I think up until this point I'd lived in this bubble of the idea that as long as you put the work in, everything will just sort itself out, and as long as you do your best, you'll be fine. And many a time that is the case, but actually I think the hard fact of life is that it's not always the case, and I think I had to learn that the hard way. And I think it has now taught me to have more realistic expectations on myself, on life. And this was like a genuinely huge event in my life, because I'd put everything into this and it all fell apart. So I really had to change the way I look at things because of this. It also had to force me to really practice gratitude and happiness for others, because my friend still got in and I wanted to be really happy for her without being envious of her situation. So I think I had to really work hard on being genuinely happy for her without feeling sorry for myself. But that was in the beginning that was really difficult, because she was going to the place that I really wanted to go to and I wasn't going. But in the end it turned out really well, and I think that's the last point, that you just have to make the best out of the situation. There's really nothing else to do. I mean, in the end it was probably for the better, because it all meant that we didn't have each other as crutches, basically. So she had to go out and make her own new friends, and I had to go out and make my own new friends, because we didn't have each other to fall back upon. We still see each other like really regularly, because Edinburgh and Glasgow aren't far apart. But I was forced out of my comfort zone in terms of seeking out new friendships, and I think that has only done me well. So how do you then turn a bad situation around? Because I think that's actually the hardest part. How do you go from just feeling sorry for yourself to actually feeling excited to go to a new place? And it's really hard. And the first thing that I did was cry and cry and cry and cry, and then I cried some more. But then I tried to actually take action and make myself excited to go to Glasgow instead of going to Edinburgh. And I started by making a list of things that I was really, really excited about Glasgow, specifically about the university and about the city, because Glasgow has really, really fun courses compared to Edinburgh. They have a lot of courses involving fantasy and science fiction. So the fact that Glasgow had really fun courses was on top of my list of why Glasgow was really exciting. And it's a bigger city, it's a really vibrant, fun city that I'd never been to. Finding things about the town that you're moving to that you think are exciting, instead of focusing on the bad, is really gonna help you switch your mindset, or it helped me at least. And the very last point is probably that it's going to be gradual. I think that if you are so hyped up about one place, you're not going to switch around just like that. It's going to take time, and you probably have to go to the new place and make friends. Because for me, I think that this third year that I just finished up was the best year ever. It made me really fall in love with Glasgow just because of the friends, because of the university courses that I was taking. But it took time in order for me to actually reach that point, and I think that should be acknowledged, that it's okay to be disappointed, and it will take time to find that genuine excitement for a new place that you weren't planning on going to. But it is possible, and it takes some work, and the fact that you're going to university is just amazing in itself, and you're gonna have a lovely, wonderful time wherever you go. I can assure you that. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope that it could be helpful in order to see that you're not the only one who might not have gotten into your first choice of university, and that's okay, and things will turn out just beautifully anyway. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Unite Students YouTube channel, and I will see all of you guys in my next video, so stay tuned. Bye.